I've been meaning for a while to make some videos documenting some of my toy collection, so hopefully this is the first in a series. I'd figured I'd start with either my favourite toy, which would be Barbie, or my biggest collection, which would be My Little Pony, but I haven't quite finished the displays for those collections the way I want them, so I'm starting with She-Ra instead. I never had any She-Ra toys growing up. In fact, I never saw a She-Ra toy in real life, not in a toy store or at a friend's house or anything. I never knew anyone who had any, even though He-Man was everywhere. So I never saw any She-Ra toys in real life, but I do remember having one toy catalogue that had She-Ra in it. And I remember cutting those little pictures out and playing with them like paper dolls. The castle was probably smaller than my hand, and the dolls about that, and I cut out the horses as well. And I got little slits in the castle, like on the throne and the bed, so I could tuck the dolls in there. So I obviously was very fascinated with She-Ra, because I don't remember doing that with any other toy. I got most of my She-Ra collection as part of an art trade a long time ago. I traded a whole bunch of paintings, and in return I got 2 huge boxes filled with toys. I decorated some of these shelves with paper mache, since my studio/toy museum has an underwater grotto theme. I absolutely love this one and the seahorse. Here's Angela. I think she's so beautiful. This is Perfuma and Peekaboo and Mermista. One of the things I didn't get in that trade was my absolute favourite She-Ra toy, which is Scratching Sound Catra. I do have her now, and I feel like she came to me in almost a magical way. So I should say that not only did I not see any She-Ra toys growing up, I've also never seen any at any flea markets or charity shops or anything in Sweden, where I'm from. So many years ago, me and my partner went on a road trip through southern Sweden. We went into a charity shop, and if you're someone who goes to flea markets looking for toys, you know that you keep an eye out for toys from the same time period, or things that are sort of related, and if you see something, you know it's worth rummaging through the rest. And as I entered the door, I saw a He-Man figure, and even though that's really common, I had that little ping in my brain, okay, I should be on the lookout. And when we got to the toy section, there was a Scratching Sound Catra sitting there, and she was in almost perfect condition. Not only was it Catra, my favourite character, but it was my favourite version of Catra. The rest of my She-Ra collection was all a gift from a friend who we were at a party at their house, and suddenly she just came up with a box filled with She-Ra stuff. Here's Castaspella. This is Entrapta. I really love her chrome armor and colourful hair. I think the yellow horse has to be a very faded Crystal Sundancer. This is Crystal Swiftwind and Glimmer. She's missing her little vest, but I think she might be my second favourite after Catra. The castle is my very favourite She-Ra thing. As you may notice, some of the saddles don't close, because apparently the soft plastic has a tendency to shrink. This is Starburst She-Ra. The moon lamp is from my childhood. Here's Double Trouble and Storm with an extra Catra who's modelling one of the She-Ra fashions. Double Trouble's wearing her evil face at the moment, although I kind of prefer the good one. I have quite a lot of these She-Ra fashions, and I want to get some more dolls to display them on. Here's Flutterina. Frosta is another one of my absolute favourites. Next to her is Swiftwind. And that's my She-Ra collection. The only things I would like to have that I don't have is that mermaid playset and the carrier thing that's a butterfly lady. Thank you for watching.